Good morning, everyone. We are getting into it today with thyroid and all kinds of help. It'll be fun. And we're going to cook, which is always fun, right? I'm just sharing the live. Thank you for my heart. Thank you. How's everybody? I just saw you guys last night. It's kind of fun. You're my peeps. Jesse, thank you. Thank you for my heart. I'm going to... oh, I did all these people already. Sorry. All right, let me keep going down the line here. All right, we're almost there. We are almost there with everybody. The follow things, this is kind of hard. Okay, there we go. Done. Hi, Joelle. What are you doing here? I love it. How are you, sister? Oh, there we go. All right. Hi, guys. All right. First things first. I'm excited for today's live. Yeah, I have, look at this, 22 pages. That's a packet. I worked on this for the entire week. So I'm ready. Well, I'm sort of ready. I figured you could set up with me. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's okay. We can do it. There we go. All right, onion. How's everyone? I'm so sleepy. So ready? Okay, good. You just stay in bed and listen and watch. I'll do all the work. Let me see if I can do this so you guys can see what I'm up to. Okay, you can see my board, right? Okay. Here's my vitamins. First things first. Oh, I'm gonna do my mirror, because then you're gonna be looking at my backwards t-shirt all day, all morning. Mirror. Okay, there you go. Now when you look at my t-shirt. Okay, so remember I told you last night I was working with this, I created a hair oil. Look at my hair. I've been using it for like 4 days now. It's castor oil, rosemary. I have this hair serum. My hair hasn't felt this good in a really long time. I know it's so soft, XO. I know. Thank you, Joelle. Oops, let me put that thing back up here. Thank you. Yes, I will. Good morning, Tyler. You're still so I know, I'm happy too. It was great. Today we're doing thyroid health, but first we're looking at my luxurious hair that I created hair oil for. I'm very excited about it. It's luxurious. All right, so thyroid health, right? Butterfly gland right here. We're also talking about our adrenals, which sit on top of our kidneys, and who knew that they were completely connected? Hi, Sunny. So, a lot of this I think you guys can read. I want to get more to the cooking, but I do want to talk a little bit about some of the stuff. So, symptoms of imbalance: fatigue, waking, cold intolerance, dry skin. That's hypothyroidism. Hi, Rachel. Yay, I have hypothyroidism. All right, you're in. Pay attention. Hyperthyroid is weight loss, rapid heartbeat, anxiety, sweating. So how do we keep it healthy? Obvious healthy diet, right? Vegetables, fruits, healthy fats, avocado, olive oil, and lean proteins, fish, beans, eggs, right? Ensure adequate intake of iodine and selenium. Hold on a second. I find... I'm looking for my bottle of iodine. Can't find it. Oh, I wanted to find my bottle of iodine. There's I have iodine, and when I have a goiter hypothyroid activity. So have you guys tried using like iodine on your thyroid? You do. I was going to show you. You kind of take it and you just make marks right across, and it actually helps. You know, it's a good way to absorb iodine into the body. Ensure adequate. Okay, selenium. Do you know the way to get selenium? Never tried it? Oh, you should try that. You will love that. Iodine, yes. It works. And it's easy. You can pick it up in a health food store. You can order it. You can get it in a like a, you know, one of those big box pharmacies. It's a little bottle. It's always on my counter. Even like if you put it here, you know, like on your arm, and if it absorbs, you really need it. Selenium, 2 Brazil nuts a day. That's it. Thank you for my heart. You don't need more than that. You don't need more than that at all. How do you know if you're low in iodine? Blood work. You could get blood work for sure. You can ask your doctor, and you know, we're going to go over symptoms to know. You can also, thank you, Tyler. You can also look and, you know, put iodine on your skin. If it absorbs pretty quickly, you need iodine. You know, that's like an old kind of wives' tale of how like the hippie mamas do it. So manage stress. Chronic stress can disrupt thyroid function. So if you think about this for a second, you know, your adrenals sit on top of your kidneys, and they're the ones that sort of control that piece of the puzzle. Here, I have it right. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but hold that piece for 1 second. What brand? Hold on. Let me see. Let me just look one more time. I know the bottle. I knew I could find it. I found it. This. Major. This is iodine. So you could do it like this. I mean, it's messy, so be careful. Thank you for my hat and mustache. Where's Robin? She take a picture. Look, if you go like that, and then we'll just watch. If it absorbs into your skin pretty quickly, you need the iodine. Very, very old wives' tale kind of stuff, but it works. And your body just absorbs it right away. Very easy, very nothing, you know, it's good. You know, do you guys remember, like, what was that stuff called? Mercurochrome? Do you remember that? That was like iodine. When we were kids, our parents put that on everything, right? So look, see, it's kind of absorbing into my skin. So limit manage stress. So practice mindfulness, yoga, maintain regular sleep. Does Celtic salt? Yes. You know, somebody said something to me about that. I feel like, yes, iodized salt is important, but I would rather get my iodine through sea vegetables and, does it feel dark in here? It feels dark in here. Sea vegetables, and there we go. Hold on, peeps. Hold on. Oh. Okay, there we go. Better. We're going to make a bunch of food, and I want to talk to you also about, and it's stung. Wait, does Celtic salt... Thank you. That's so pretty. Thank you, Tyler. The gifter. Oh wait, who said, does Celtic salt have iodine? Some of them do. Kimberly, what are you saying? What stung? I don't know what you're saying. Oh, you lit up hearts. Thank you, Kimmy. Is Celtic salt better than Himalayan pink salt? Patricia, I don't know the answer to that. I think all those salts are wonderful. But what we're talking about, to me, yes, getting iodine and salt is great. But if you're stripping salt and adding iodine back in, for me, I don't want it that way. I would rather add sea vegetables. We're going to talk about all the food you can use to get there. Mercurochrome stung, yes. I think she's saying the Mercure comes stuff. Yeah, I just realized that. She just wrote it. So no smoking. Smoking introduces toxins that interfere with thyroid hormone production. Did you know that? Good morning, Good morning, stay happy. So you have to think about that. So here, I want to talk about the connection between adrenals and... Sounds like that YouTube comment from yesterday, never knew people cared about iodine so much. Yeah, that, Tyler, that's the thing. Like, we're so programmed to say all you can do is use iodized salt to get your iodine, but there's a lot of better ways to do it than using a stripped down, add to the batch iodine. That to me doesn't make sense. Keep doing it if it works for you. Thank you for my cranes. But I would say, look, see, it's still, I'm in pretty good shape for iodine, but I still use it once in a while. The adrenal glands are on top of your kidneys. They produce the hormone cortisol. Remember that, which helps the body respond to stress, right? We want cortisol in the morning and we don't want cortisol at night. Anybody that has that flipped, we need to work on switching that. Very important. Hi, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. The thyroid and adrenal glands are closely connected. The adrenals regulate stress, and the thyroid manages your metabolism. This is a very important connection because chronic stress, where your adrenal glands are always like zzz, 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 that like buzz that you feel, that can slow your thyroid function down and disrupt metabolism. So we're back to stress is a key issue, right? Thank you for all this love, guys. You guys are so awesome. Imbalance in one gland can affect the other. So, and that's like, so it's like, we gotta connect those. So, high cortisol from stress suppresses the thyroid hormone, and by inhibiting TSH, which is the hormone that comes from the thyroid. I don't want to get too deep because I want to talk about the food more. In hypo, cortisol levels often rise as like sort of that response to balancing your thyroid. So if your thyroid's buzzing, cortisol, the adrenals like add more cortisol to try them out. So they're constantly doing this. So when you have high cortisol and it disbalances or irregulates the thyroid and creates that dysfunction, that's where fatigue, weight change, mood swings, all of that stuff. And over time, that stuff goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's when you start to, exhaust your adrenals and all of that. So managing stress helps maintain your thyroid and your adrenals. A good walk in the morning. Good morning, Cheryl. You're not late. I just started. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I started at like 8:03 and I was just futzing around. So we just started talking. Don't worry. Top 12 foods for thyroid health. You ready? Here is where you get your iodine and stuff rather than with added chemicals to salt. Seaweed, Brazil nuts, eggs, shellfish, tuna. I want to make my favorite tuna salad ever. I love it. So I'm going to make tuna salad today with you guys. Chicken, beef, almonds, walnuts, berries, oranges, and papaya. Papaya. All right? Cooking and lifestyle. Incorporate these foods. Practice regular stress management. Stress, we all know that's the killer, right? Like that's the thing that gets us. I think that's like probably in the top 3 problems that this country has. We're buzzing so much that our adrenals start to break down. It affects our thyroid. So we all know. So a walk, a nice walk. I mean, we're all in that age group where if you just go for a walk your dogs, walk outside, sit outside. Yep, you know Amanda, right? Hi Ash, good morning. So get enough sleep, maintain a consistent sleep, avoid environmental toxins and processed foods. That's where I come in. My daughter's living, working here, so I know about stress. It's Cheryl, it gets us. And, once you hit 45, 50, and then you go, you push a little higher, that stress is going to get us. And I think as I'm talking about stress, I'm thinking, I need my mushroom coffee this morning. So I think that's a really important, thing to remember. So let's see, key takeaways. The thyroid is the central to your metabolism and overall health. The thyroid. That's a big deal. Who knew that, right? Like, you don't think this tiny little gland in your throat is so important to like the major thing. You garden? Oh my God, that sounds so lovely. So nutrition, stress management, toxin avoidance, crucial for thyroid wellness. The thyroid and adrenal gland works together. It's sort of like, I wrote it in here. Where did I write it? It's like, I wrote like, one of them is the gas pedal and the other is the brakes. I'm pretty sure it was like the adrenals are the gas pedal, and it was kind of funny the way that I wrote it. I read it somewhere and I was like, oh, I have to read that to you guys. I don't know. I have to remember how I saw it. So we gotta have all that. Okay, key signs that the cortisol imbalance is affecting the thyroid. It's been called the body's thermometer. Yeah, I just go with that. Yes, it's so important, right? So here we go. Fatigue and low energy, that doesn't improve with rest. Unexplained weight gain or increased abdominal fat. Muscle weakness or muscle wasting. Thinning of the bones. High blood pressure. Blood sugar issues such as insulin resistance or new onset diabetes, dry skin and hair loss, sensitivity to cold. So many of those things as we get older really are in our space, Like if I think about those, I'm like, oh God, And hey, I'm Brand. Hey, Rob, how's it going? So worsening or new hypothyroid. So despite normal thyroid labs, fatigue, weight gain, constipation, and brain fog. Impaired conversion of T4 and T5. So these are kind of a little bit more in depth, and I think these go with like an endocrinologist. It's hard to distinguish age from thyroid symptoms. That's an interesting way to say that, Cheryl, because I almost feel like we can say they go sort of hand in hand, right? If especially living in our society today, there's very few people that don't have stress, that are feeling fatigue, that all of those things. And you have to wonder, is it, the years of, working, hi Rob, working and being stressed out with our families and all of that stuff becoming such an issue that you finally, as we get older, it finally hits, So I think that's a really important thing. So mental and emotional symptoms, mood swing, irritability, anxiety, depression, difficulty concentrating or memory loss, compromised immune function, poor cardiovascular health, changes in reproductive health, increased risk of metabolic syndrome. So, your cortisol levels are really important. Now, I notice your T4 and T3, when I've been working with naturopaths and functional medicine doctors, they look at T3 and T4 very differently than sort of a regular endocrinologist. And I wonder sometimes, good morning, Kath. I wonder sometimes, Hi, Malik. How are you? I love you. When do I get to see you, my sister? Malik on here. Malik is one of my friends. Well, she's my family that took care of me and took me in and gave me friendship and family while I lived in Saudi Arabia. And we've been friends for 30 something years, since 95, right, Malik? I love her. She's my sister. She's a beautiful family, and they really took care of me. They made me feel like I had family. You know, Gail, I think I'll tell you some of my thoughts why we have more stress. We want more things. You know, there was a time where, and this might get people annoyed, but there was a time where the moms stayed home and took care of our families. Now we have to make 2 incomes and pay a child care person. And, you know, as our kids grow, we completely overschedule our children. You know, they are scheduled from the time they wake up till the time they go to bed. They have to be in every single sport, and we're driving them around, and we're going to take out places and shoving pizza down their throat and running and running and running and I mean, just listening to me saying all of that. I am drinking mushroom coffee, Malik. You know, and it's like, I think we have just created a society that doesn't know what it means to sit outside. Right, Beverly? It used to be me too. I will tell you, my daughter couldn't manage that when she was little. And every Saturday morning, I was home with her. We did Girl Scouts for sure when she got to be 5 or 6. But Saturday morning was our day. We planned nothing. I woke up in the morning, and wherever the day took us, we went. If her friend was in a gymnastics tournament, we went to see the gymnastics. If we wanted to go shopping, if we wanted to visit her grandma, we never did anything on Saturday. It was our day. We just drove around. We went shopping. It was very good. I loved it. You know, the rest of the week we were running a little bit, but she didn't like sports, so I got lucky with that. But we did Girl Scouts, and that filled a lot of our time. But I think that's sort of it. And we want more stuff. And more stuff is expensive. So those are the reasons, you know. It was very, Cheryl. I loved it. I mean, sometimes I had a cater, so I wasn't around, but you know, when I wasn't catering, I was home with her. And we had the best time. Bed picnics, movie, couch days, you know. We went and played, we went hiking. It was really kind of special. And I think she remembers that. Okay, high cortisol so that's the other thing. I think if you really want to get the right reading of your thyroid, you cannot do it from a regular MD anymore, because where can I see the kitchen pharmacy replays? I don't know. Where do I see them? Oh, they're on our link in our community. Yes, that's where they are. And I believe functional medicine doctors and naturopathics look at them differently, because our medical professional now looks at a scale. If you fall in the range of a scale, you're okay. But if you're 1 point below that or 1 point next to it, you might have a sluggish thyroid. So that's the benefit of mushroom coffee. Energy, no fogginess, clear thinking. I have no pain in my body. It helps keep inflammation down. I like it better than just regular coffee, which was dehydrating me. This is so much better. It has lion's mane mushroom, has all kinds of mushrooms in it. I can't wait to see you and make this for you. Yes, complete panels, but they read them differently than a naturopath and a functional medicine doctor. It tastes a little like coffee and a lot like a mud puddle. It doesn't taste great. Oh, is that me, Robin? I use, you can get it in my You can find it in my Kitchen Essentials page. I have a link there. You can Google it. You can do anything. Right. It's this is the package. It's RYZE. And it's, it's got cordyceps, reishi, lion's mane, shiitake, turkey tail, king trumpet. Oh, your mom. Okay. I was like, did I start saying something political? She's feeling better. That's good. I don't ask my MD to read my thyroid labs. Just use them to request the labs and read them myself. Yeah, well, that's pretty good. So, let me see. These effects can cause oversteroid. Okay. If you notice these symptoms, especially if you have a history of chronic stress or thyroid dysfunction, consider discussing cortisol levels with your healthcare. So physical symptoms that indicate cortisol that's impairing your thyroid. Ready? Unexplained weight gain, especially around the abdomen and face. You get a moon face. Your face becomes round. Muscle weakness or wasting, particularly in the limbs. Severe fatigue that does not improve with rest. Thinning skin, easy bruising. Acne, slow wound healing. Sensitivity to cold, high blood pressure, blood sugar issues, irregular menstrual cycles, frequent infections, and headaches. I mean, that's 100,000 different things. But when you put it all together and you go, oh my God, I'm so stressed out, or you have a ton of anxiety, these are the things to look at. Now, I put in this little packet of stuff. You guys have heard of the medical medium, right? You heard about him. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of him, and I've spoken about him a lot. He's a little kooky, for sure. However, the stuff that he talks about and the way that he talks about, I think warrant a look. I think you need to kind of encompass what he talks about so that you get a full scope of how to heal. And what he talks about, and listen very carefully, because this is one place that I truly believe is a connection. You guys ready? He believes that the root cause of most thyroid problems and adrenal health is caused by the Epstein-Barr virus. Now let's take that in for a second. I think this is a really important issue, and I'm going to tell you why. When we were all staying home for that bug, and we had to stay in the house, and I learned this from my functional medicine doctor, who I love, who, by the way, will... it's not caused by my husband. No, Beverly, we cannot blame our husbands for this. We cannot. I know, I tried too. You didn't stay in? Good, Chatterpoop, neither did I. I was out. But listen, if you, this is really important, and I'm not getting into the politics of it, but if you were, we can't go down that hole. I want to, and you can reach out to me separately, and I will go down that hole with you all day. I tend to stay on your side, but I don't want to upset people. So hear me out. If you actually had that bug, it awakened Epstein-Barr in many people. And now, on top of everything else from that whole debacle, people are seeing thyroid issues. So when I look at that and I understand and I kind of read through these notes, I found that eye-opening for me. So I want to talk about that as well as. So now, if you bring down your viral load, it could help the metabolic symptoms that we are feeling. It could, I don't know. Hashimoto's, I think, might play a role. Epstein-Barr, all of these things, they're kind of encircled. Just saying. I'm not a doctor. I am just a chef. Yes, could not only be from the poke, but It could be just past infections. People call the Epstein-Barr virus mononucleosis. There's a very, the kissing virus, all of that stuff. Like they're all sort of, so if you got that when you were young and it's just laid dormant for a long time, it was awakened. Also Lyme, they're all interconnected. If you go down this rabbit hole, they are very connected. So Epstein-Barr virus is an sort of an autoimmune virus, and it's severe fatigue is sort of the number one thing, but it's a big viral load, and it's very interconnected. There's a web with Epstein-Barr. We should do a whole thing about Epstein-Barr, EBV. I think maybe that might be our next week. Lyme too, yes, they're all interconnected. I really believe that. I'm actually seeing this in myself now. I don't know if you guys remember last year, I got bit by a tick. I did, and it was not on me for a very long time at all. And I was on a plane, and I got anaplasmosis so bad that they almost landed the plane. They had to put me on oxygen. When I got off the plane, they took me directly to a hospital. They almost landed the plane early to get me off the plane because I could not breathe. And anaplasmosis, if you know anything about that tick-borne illness, it is very serious. I mean, unaliving is an outcome. So they were very concerned, and it was crazy. I was freaked. So anyway, but the connection became Epstein-Barr, thyroid issues. They all started becoming connected. But I mean, we all have that. Everybody has a little pile of something, after a while, like breathing toxins and being in our universe and stress, Cheryl, we all get something, right? It's crazy. So thank you, Malik. I know you mean God bless me, inshallah, right? So adrenal thyroid connection. Common people with thyroid issues, often because the adrenals are so overworked from chronic stress and viral activity. He suggests that chronic stress and viral infections overtax the adrenals, leading to imbalance in cortisol and can worsen thyroid symptoms. I want to show you a vitamin. Vital Nutrients makes a vitamin called Viricon. It's like it's been said, the shingles is dormant in the body too. Exactly. If you think back as a kid, like we didn't get all the pokes, so we had a bunch of different. Thank you, Malik. I love you so much. Where are you? Are you in Florida? Where are you? When are you going to be in New York again? I'm just going to have to come to Florida this time. I'm just going to have to. Can I have yes, you can take a picture. Now, a little known fact about Vital Nutrients. This is one of the, it's here. Robin, aren't you proud of me? What's the vitamin called? It's called Viracon, Viracon. It's an herbal combination with zinc, and it's for cytokine function and immune. Yes, and a little known fact about this particular brand of vitamins. Do you guys remember the Cancer Institute of America? I don't want to say too much, but they did all their private label vitamins. Yes, Zuhu, it's great. How do you sell them? Are you some type of a practitioner? I would, okay, what type? What kind of healing do you practice? I like to meet people a lot. If you don't want to say it on here, you can email me. But this is a fabulous vitamin. You have to Google it. You can't usually get it in a health food store, but you can get it in. You found the website? Okay, good. You can, if you Google it, there's like iPharmacy, I think, certified natural health professional. Okay, yeah, these are great. I love them. This vitamin clears viral load. Could you circle back to when we were all home? I was with a patient, medical management. Okay, sure. So what I was saying is when we were all home, if anybody got that virus, it's awakened the Epstein-Barr virus in people. And I learned this from my functional medicine doctor. He's a cardiologist out of New York, and now he practices. Oh, really? We can still get it. My shop, because we have a naturopathic doctor and a couple of other people like you. We sell this brand in our health food store, Nature's Temptations. Do you take it when you're sick with a virus or all the time? Well, I can't tell you that. You have to look it up and do it yourself because I'm not a practitioner or a licensed medical professional, Cheryl. I can only tell you how I take it. And it says to take 3 a day. And because I have active, my numbers for EBV are so high after the Lyme and all of that, I take it pretty much daily to get the viral load. So I'll take it like, I see my doctor every 3 months and he does lab work on me to watch my numbers. So that's how I take it. So clearing that viral load is really important. It has a great deal. I think my EBV after the virus and all of that. And I didn't even get that virus bad at all. I think I got it once and then whoosh, it went sky high. So what I thought about when I read this about, Anthony William, the medical medium, and he said Epstein-Barr has a direct connection to thyroid. Epstein-Barr virus. It's like an autoimmune virus that perhaps has some. Now, conventional medicine says, no, that's not true. Yes, it's it's all herbs. It's got elderberry, Chinese skullcap, bee propolis, astragalus, Islatis, St. John's wort, licorice, and berberine. Now, I want to say something about elderberry, and maybe who you can back me up on this. Be careful with elderberry syrup. If you do have the C virus that we all sat home about, or many of us sat home for, you have to be careful with what they call a cytokine storm. That's where you push your immune system so hard to feel better that it gets so overstimulated that it can hurt you. So don't overtake this. Do your research, do your own research, see what's best for you. And then you know how to take it, because the first ingredient in here is elderberry, and then also what was the other one I just said that talked about? Where it says this is for a healthy cytokine function. So just, take this the right way. Do your research, ask your medical professional, reach out to Zuhu, maybe she will help you. But I take that. So Epstein-Barr, again, let's do Epstein-Barr next week so we can connect all the dots. So now medical medium is very much, plant-based, right? He doesn't really want you to do mushroom coffee, yeah. Maybe he doesn't really promote a lot of anything but, fruits, leafy greens, vegetables, focus on foods that cleanse the liver, support the immune system, blueberry, celery juice, papaya. We're gonna make celery juice with you. But he advises avoiding eggs, dairy, gluten, corn, the seed oils. He claims feed viruses and worsen thyroid issues. So this is something that I did not know, and I have been very careful with since I got this overproduction of EBV, is eggs. He is the only one talking about it. Nobody else talks about it, not even Green Med Info, which Green Med Info, do you know Green Med Info, Zuhu? I love, no sugar for sure. No sugar, almost no sugar always, right? Yes, with elderberry tincture, vendor said 15 to 30 drops daily, but she said strong, 5 to 10 is fine. Yeah, I mean, listen, you guys have to do that research. I am not a medical professional. I can only tell you what I do. So for some people, now eggs for me are a choice. You've got to make the choice. If you love eggs and they don't make you feel bad, I think they are a great source of vitamins and nutrients for you. What I'm just sharing is information that the medical medium talks about. And if you have EBV and you have thyroid issues, it makes a small amount of sense to me while you're trying to get everything back in balance is to go slow with eggs. When you get in this packet, I did a 7-day meal plan with recipes, and I do have eggs on one day because I felt that if you like eggs and they don't bother you, you'll be okay. But you have to decide what works for you. Always remember, this information is literally for information only. You have to take this packet to your endocrinologist, your practitioner, whoever you deal with, and say, hey, my favorite chef on the planet who teaches me how to cook said, here's some information. What do I do? I think it's actually a viral load, I think there's actually a test for EBV, like a blood test for Epstein-Barr virus. You can ask for it. Miriam, this is if you click our link and join our community, you'll find it there. Tyler, where else are we putting this? So, healing the thyroid requires addressing underlying viral infections, supporting the adrenals, and focusing on a plant-rich anti-inflammatory diet. That is the medical medium's feelings. Now, Green Med Info. Zuhu, do you know Green Med Info? You will love this. If you don't know it, I have a subscription to them. It's for practitioners. Can I see the vitamin, please? Certainly. Yeah, there you go, $10. It's not expensive. And if you find out your viral load, it'll be very interesting for those who have Hashimoto's or any type of thyroid issue. It should be very interesting to see who's got that viral load and who does not. So here, Green Med Info is a research-based natural health platform. It works with clinical trials, it's medical journals, and it's all comes from natural, holistic therapies. So it is a database that is unbelievable. It is not necessarily for the person. Not that I'm better or worse than anybody, but if you've never read like a clinical trial or medical journals, it's a little weird to read, but you can cross-reference things. Zuhu, as a medical practitioner, you will love it because it's all science-based information. Yes, Miriam, I think I've done a little bit of that. Yeah, totally, 100%. You will love it. It's a little pricey to actually get the full thing, but for me, it's worth it because I do a lot of cross-referencing when I make diets for people. People come to me, and that's the thing you can do with me. You can come, and now we made it for you guys affordable. It's $79. Yes, you can get it on Google. Yes, you can find this. But don't do it. Don't buy it from the place we all shop. every practitioner that I talk to, all my naturopaths that I go to, don't buy your vitamins from there. Go to like iPharmacy or one of those websites, Vita something. There's like 2 or 3 really good supplement companies. Yeah, do not buy supplements from the river, the river that we all shop on, the name of the river. Don't buy your supplements from there. Please, please do not. Pure Encapsulations. You might be able, yeah, that's another company. That's an actual supplement company. Yes, a lot, but let's say magnesium. You need magnesium in your body, Lonsberry. Thorne, yeah, all of those companies. Thorne, Vital Nutrients, Pure Encapsulations. They are the best vitamin companies. Usually that's what naturopathics use. Designs for Health. I mean, unbelievable. Miriam, stay here. Stay in this space. It will really help you. You're going to learn a lot because here you can learn how to take control of your health through food. And it really helps. And you also have to also migraines sometimes are triggered from food sensitivities, chocolate, wheat, gluten, the big ones. But today we're staying focused on thyroid because so many of us needed it. Buy direct from the some of them, Sunny, don't. Some of these companies do not buy direct. Stay here. Also, if you guys need to, I make specific meal plans. I cross-reference from Green Med Info. I cross-reference from a lot of different places. We do a one-on-one conversation for like 30 minutes. You fill out a very in-depth questionnaire about what kind of food you like, how do you cook, and then I create a 7-day meal plan with recipes. And then you can do another day with me if you want. And, oh, that's great. And I can cook with you, and just you and I cook. It's like $49 to do it that way. So, and it's $79 for the meal plan. And there's a way to get a what do you call it? A payment plan. So if you want to do that, you can click on my link and get in. I actually have 2 people today that I'm talking to about meal plans. I'm booked for today, but you can get me for next week, and I really help you specifically tailor the food you need to eat. It works really well. Okay, Green Men Info does not talk about Epstein-Barr. So this is where I'm like, very interesting. Don't have a lot of medical sort of, hi Mary, good morning, thank you for your heart, Suhu. We should connect. We should do a live one day. Maybe we can do something together. You can do the supplement and that kind of stuff, and I could do the food. We could kind of like do something kind of fun. Hi Lexi, good morning. So Green Med Info, in that research, they talk about a lot. Now here's a cross-reference. Environmental toxins disrupt thyroid and adrenals. Now hear this. BPAs, pesticides, heavy metals, plastics, phthalates, anything that all those things that we talk about. Store your food in glass and mason jars. Now, I have both. I'm not gonna lie. I have these in my shop because we can't get enough mason jars to put food in. So I do use these, but I never microwave in them. I never cook in them. And many times I put paper down. If I'm storing food in it, I'll put parchment paper down. So just know that those things make a huge difference. Remember environmental toxins. If you guys have Febreze in your house, I want you to go to your kitchen sink and throw that in the garbage. It is a hormone disruptor. Hormone disruptor. I don't own a microwave, never have. I have never owned a microwave, ever. Never bought one. I have my beautiful little Cuisinart toaster oven. Can you see how happy he is? Somebody, I forget who calls it that, but they call it my Easy Bake Oven. I love that. It is the best, and you can find that on my Kitchen Essentials page. Yeah, I do not have a microwave. Can't do it. Never owned one. I love this toaster oven. Now, some people say, oh, you gotta go and get the ones that don't have like a coating, but I feel good with this. Is it the best? I have no idea, but it cooks great. It has all the things I need. You know what, Beverly? I don't think we get the right information of why they're bad, but something about, zapping food from the inside out with some sort of ray in it, it just feels weird to me. I don't even think about it. Yes, June, you're right. This thing has like a convection setting that bakes with convection fan, and it cooks very quickly. Yeah, it destroys the food, the microwave. You can't have any nutrients left the way that a microwave cooks food, in my opinion. Which company are you? What do you mean for that little mini oven? Yeah, the studies are crazy. I own a Cuisinart as well. It's the best, right? I love my toaster oven. There's a few out there that are like, they're said to be like, no chemicals and all of that. You warm it with pizza and water. What, your microwave? Beverly, you said you're using it to heat water in a microwave. Is that what you're saying? I heard black plastic is recycled electrical components. I wouldn't be surprised, Rainey. Good. No Febreze, guys. You should have no lead candles burning in your house. You should have no plug-in air fresheners anywhere. Put a pot on your stove with orange peels and lemon peels and a cinnamon stick. Go old school. No air fresheners in your house. Those are hormone disruptors. Now, how many people are using those crazy smelly pods for your laundry or your dishwasher detergent, and you walk by and the steam is coming up and you can smell it? Hormone disruptor, attacking your thyroid. You can do soy-based candles. You can't do the ones that are not using them either. Learned that years ago. Yeah, some people, this is all new to a lot of people. Yeah, you got to be really careful. How can I treat thyroid gland slow? Well, so this is what we're doing today, Malik. We're talking about this. You can use a little iodine. Yeah, that you can't use that brand. You can do soy-based candle. I use Longitude Echo Sheets. Yeah, those are good, better. Why I need to know all this? I don't have thyroid. You don't have a thyroid anymore? I have Hashimoto's thyroid condition. I'm trying to learn how to feel better. Mary, this is what we're doing today. Wish I knew all that when my kids were growing up. I know. I only use Free and Clear. I don't use any fragrances at all. I have the MTHFR gene, which I cannot, I have 2 of the 3, and I cannot detox on a cellular level without help. So this iodine, this is great. It's a good support for your thyroid. So here, I'll show you how people do it. If you need iodine, you take a little drop and you go like this. You kind of just put it on your neck like that. It's old school, and it absorbs into your thyroid and just gives it a little help. Don't stand in front of the microwave, I know. Yeah, you can't use colognes. You can use essential oils that are organic, but you can't use colognes. Yeah, don't have a thyroid, right. Mr. Rice had some tip from his grandma for laundry detergent, a few squirts of Dawn. Yeah, I was thinking, I want to teach you guys a laundry detergent with borax and baking soda, and you can do like a lavender or like an organic essential oil. Yeah, we can do that. You got it? Well, yes, we can do that. But you got to get rid of Cascade, Tide. Like those, they're not good. They're not healthy. Yeah, borax is great. Mercure. We were talking about rainy mercurochrome this morning. Yeah, we were just. I just said, do you guys remember mercurochrome? Thank you, Peace. I really appreciate that. Okay, so mercurochrome. This iodine is great for thyroid health. If you don't need it, it just absorbs into your skin. But all of us need a little bit of it. Oh, I can't stop feeling my hair today. I went back years ago. I used to make a hair rinse, and my hair was just feeling not good lately. And I made, I haven't come up with that yet. So I started using these, and they're not working very well. The 7th generation. I don't know if it's our dishwasher or our thing. My husband wants to use Cascade again, and I refuse because that stuff was just making me sick. You should be able to get that. You could either like buy it online, or you should be able to get it in like the big box stores. They still have it. Like a big box pharmacy or a local pharmacy. Oh, better? Okay, I'm gonna try that. All right, so let's talk about food. Let's cook. Who wants to cook? When you get this for your thyroid, I put in here Puracy. All right, I'll look at that. For mucus, you're probably eating too much dairy, or something you're eating is not clean, is giving you an allergy. Dairy, look, dairy, wheat, gluten, soy, all that stuff is like not good. But I'm gonna show you something. I wanted to eating a lot of eggs. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, the hair remedy. I'm gonna write it and send it somewhere for you guys. Remind me to white meat chicken. He's eating a lot. Clean People is clean brand. Yes. Can I see the iodine bottle again? Sure. Okay, what I did is I made you guys a little chart, and I kind of wrote like topic, root cause of thyroid. I gave you what the medical medium talks about, Green Med Info, my research, and then conventional medicine, how they see it. I wanted you guys to see the difference. I wanted you to see why this is the way it is. Now, for you guys, if you join the community, it's $5. You can become a subscriber here, but you pay $5. You click the link, you pay $5, and you have access to every recipe, every kitchen pharmacy class, all the replays. Yeah, the iodine's great. So, it's $5 a month, the price of 1 cup of crappy coffee. That's the way I say it. If you need a meal plan, you can book a meal plan with me, and we can, got it, go. Ellie, you're so funny. You're always keeping me on track. All right, so now, food, wild blueberries, celery juice, spinach, kale, broccoli, artichokes, big one, sea vegetables, sweet potatoes, cucumbers, avocado, oranges, bananas, dates, and papaya. Guys, come on, I want to hear the hair remedy. I took castor oil, and I do part castor oil, part hair rinse, part and rosemary essential oil. I also take rosemary, the actual sprig, and I boil it in water, steep it, and then I take the rosemary out and I put it in a spray bottle, and every night I'm spraying my hair. And I just leave it in. I smell a little funky from rosemary, but my hair has not felt good in a very long time like this. It doesn't feel as dry. I mean, I do need a haircut, but it's soft now. It's so much better. So, I'll do it the way that Tyler does it. If 10 people join our recipe vault today, I will post that. Yeah, I mean, it just smells like rosemary. Not for my hair. I find that tea tree oil strips my hair too much. It's too much. Okay, so let's make some food. You guys ready? Let's make some food. I want to make for you my tuna salad because it's my favorite. You know, today we are making, today we are cooking with HK Jewel today. Do you use smell onion water and rice water? Smells funky, but it helps. Smelling rosemary is great for your brain. It is. All right, so this is the tuna that I use. I think it's the best. It's my favorite. It's upside down, but the can is open. It's the Wild Planet Albacore. I love this. If you go on their website, it's like, you know, very low, non-existent kind of heavy metals. I just like it. And if you try this, there's no BPA lining in the can. So if you try this brand and you start eating this brand, you're never going back to Bumblebee ever again. I can assure you of that. All right, so I have fresh dill. We're gonna use, we have some carrots. We're gonna use red onion and celery. And we're gonna use a little bit of lemon juice. You guys are gonna love this tuna. I love this tuna. I just switched to that tuna. It's great. Kimye, you are never going back. Coconut oil, yeah, that helps too. But I got this little tool also that I kind of massage into my head. This is my nightly routine now. And then you're gonna see my hair tied up a lot, even more now, because I'm not gonna wash it every, a couple of days, just because I really need to have my hair back and take care, it needs to be cared for. All right, now, I'm going to take our tuna, and for me, if I have a very clean carrot, I'm just gonna rinse it. I am not peeling it. I want the benefits of the skin. So you're always gonna see me do that. I'm gonna show you celery juice too. For the hair. It says it dries and breaks hair over time. Hates coconut. I mean, Sunny, I take issue with that. But she's gonna spray Redken products and all kinds of crazy crap that she gets from, those hair companies. I put castor oil on my hair. I do. I do, Malik. Organic castor oil. Not a lot, because, it becomes a greasy mess. But, Sonny, I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that hairdresser. What does she put in your hair? I mean, you can't tell me that coconut oil is going to be worse for your hair than hair dyes or the shampoos they use. I don't know. I don't know how that can be. Maybe I'd have to do the research. I mean, I don't put coconut oil in my hair. I don't know why. I just never thought about doing that. But I'm having a hard time believing it. It hurts your hair more than the shampoos they use. Yeah, you got to get the hexane free. But if you're using the organic, there's no hexane in it. Okay. I use the one with the red label. Do I have it down here too? I might have some down here. I don't have it. Where's my friend that has migraines? You might want to use this product, and you can find this on my Kitchen Essentials page from LifeFlow. They do a really good job, and you put this on, you can roll this on, you can put it on the bottom of your feet. And you know, that might help. It's like a magnesium roll-on. But they make specific magnesium roll-ons. My daughter uses it. Okay, if you see, can you guys see my board? I'm cutting some onion. I don't put a lot of onion in, but I do like a little onion in my tuna. And then, because I'm doing only one can, I'm just using a little bit of celery also. Now, I'm weird because I'll go in here like this and I'll take the strings off. I just like taking those strings off. All right. And I'm just here. I'm just cutting it like that. Crab meat. I mean, you want to get one from you don't want to get it from China. Sometimes Indonesia has a good kind. I have to look that up for you. I have to see. I get my crab meat from my fish purveyor. So, and they know I have to look. No, that's dental floss, exclamation. Oh, these little strings. My mom told me a story when she was little. She was eating celery and she choked on these little strings when she was a kid. So now I get weird and take them off whenever I'm cutting. All right, here you go. I'm gonna take some fresh dill. Smells so good. It does sometimes. Hi, Michelle, how are you? You don't have to put it in if you don't like it. You know, tuna is one of those things that people are very, stepped away. You remove the celery string? I did. I mean, do you have to? I don't think so, because you're cutting it nice and small, but sometimes I do. I don't do it in the kitchen. You know. I mean, do you have to? I don't think so, because you're cutting it nice and small, but sometimes I do. I don't do it in the kitchen. You know which mayo we're gonna use. We're gonna use my favorite mayo. So I'm gonna put all this in the bowl. Oh, no, before I put this in the bowl, I wanna show you something. I do not like, can we also do a chicken salad, please? Sonny, I just did one last week, I don't have any chicken ready, but I could do a chicken salad or tell you ingredients that I would put in it. But I did one last week for you guys. What did we do that for? Do you guys remember? I forget what class we did that for. Did we do that for a chicken class? Anybody remember? I don't remember. Do you guys remember? I just did a chicken. It was like with red onion and it also had dill in it. I don't know why I love dill. I drained it already when I opened the can. See, it's pretty dry. So look, what I do with this tuna is I like it completely broken up. I do not like chunks. Now my daughter eats this with lime juice. I got rid of all my nonstick pans, replaced them with stainless steel. Yeah, great, Rainey. That's smart. I only cook with stainless steel. No, that's not true. I cook with stainless steel and cast iron. Okay. Now, see, I break it up. So I'm not redundant. Okay. Right in here. And then I'm gonna mix that all up. So now you got all these yummy vegetables in here. And then I add to this, I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. I think I have fresh lemon juice today, and my new favorite mayo. It's the only mayo I'm using, and I wish I could get it from my shop. I love this. It is? I need to get cast iron pans. I love them. I have all different sizes. I love them. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of mayo. If you don't like, oh, hold on. Before I add that, I wanna put my lemon juice in. If you don't like mayo, you could just do lemon juice. You could actually, if you wanted to, instead of this, you could make a tuna niçoise dressing with Dijon mustard and olive oil. I will put that. Would you guys like me to put that in the recipe for those of you who are not into the? I'm gonna just add a little lemon juice to this. Would you guys like that? I did. I added a little bit of red onion, dill, carrots, and celery. Would you guys like the niçoise dressing so that you could make this, and toss it in that? It's like a Dijon mustard vinaigrette. It's really good. I take this tuna and make a niçoise salad with olives, steamed roasted red potatoes. I make it at work. Okay, I will do that for you. All right. And then for this, I'm just adding, because my husband will love this. He loves this tuna. And he loves the way that I make it like this. Now, if you don't want those big chunks of carrots, you can shred it. If you don't like it this shredded. Hot sauce too. That sounds good. I love this. And it's crunchy, you have texture, nice vegetables. I'm gonna add a little extra mayo to this, just a little. Okay, yummy. So this has dill and lemon juice, and I will add the niçoise to this because I think that might be a nice addition to, not have all the fat from the mayo. What city are they in? Let's see. Where are they packing this? Oh, in San Diego? Chosen Mayo. Do you know them? I need this in food service, please. Dear Liz, have you and Chef Lydia met each other? No, I don't know who that is. I'm kind of stuck in my little space just because I'm just so busy, but look how yummy. So now you guys can find me all over social media. We are in, I'm gonna taste this. I like all the crunch. It's so good.
Where's Jackson?
All right, upstairs with Dad.
Bro. No, Loki.
Come on, Loki, come on, up.
He's scared now.
Tuna. It tastes fresh with the lemon. Humboldt County. Oh, the tuna. Let me see. I don't know where it's from. Well, that's awesome. It's so good. Very easy to make. And honestly, with the niçoise, I should have made that with you guys today. You could add, instead of potatoes, if you don't want the potatoes in the niçoise, you could add Eureka, California, okay? That's awesome. I love that tuna. I do. It tastes so much better. Tuna on crackers, yeah. Screenshot tuna? Yeah, let me get the other can because that one's got a whole bunch of mess in it. Today at 4 o'clock, I'm going to be making burgers with 4 o'clock Eastern time. I'm going to be making burgers with HK Jewel. I'm teaching her lamb burgers and duck burgers. Yeah, this is made with avocado oil. In between meetings, plug for the Future Kitchen Pharmacy, getting enough natural fiber. Oh, All right, hold on. Let me write that down. You think people need that? How to get fiber? All right, I can do that. I want to do a Epstein-Barr class. Okay, now, moderator pinned a comment. Do you know anything about hex-clad pots? Is that the ones with the like stuff in the hex-clad that go on induction? Hex-clad pots. Is that the ones with the like stuff in the hex-clad that go on induction? That go on induction? Alberta, I've been trying to make a good mayo because I want to be able to do that. Try my tuna salad. You'll like it.
Dad, let Jackson out.
The kid is up. Oh, here she is. Here's my baby. How are you today?
Jackson is trying to escape.
He's trying. He probably has to go out.
Yeah, I don't know why your door is shut.
Good morning, Izzy. Everybody's saying good morning.
Hey, come here, baby.
She's so cranky in the morning. Okay, dogs are up. Everybody's getting fed. She's so cranky in the morning. Okay, dogs are up. Everybody's getting fed. Getting off the hook today. June, Happy Sense, are the prices reduced yet? Oh, they're Gordon Ramsay pots. I don't know. What's the name of them? I will look. Izzy, you know who's on here today? Yes, she just started taking it again. You know who's on here today? Malik. Do you remember Malik?
I do.
Malik, do you remember Izzy? I know, she's so great. Come say hi to Malik. Malik, look how old she got.
Hi.
Look, she's right here. I love your baby.
Good morning.
All right, so wait.
Can I take your car? I'm gonna go to the gym.
Yes.
Come on, Jay. Let's go potty. Come on.
How long are you gonna be gone?
An hour, 20.
Yeah, that's fine. You can take my car. She's taking my
Come
car.
on, Jay.
Your twin. She used to look like, Malik says hello, darling. She's a good girl. Okay, so you guys, we have a lot of people in the room today. Let me tell you, we go to 100,000 likes. I've been studying food and healing for 40 years. I've been 20 years at Nature's Temptations, preparing organic whole foods. And I am locked into food and healing. So here you learn, today's our kitchen pharmacy class, and we're talking about thyroid health and all of that fun stuff. We're gonna make some, I wanna show you celery juice, because the medical medium, I mean, he's intense, and he's one of those guys, you know, that's always like, you can't do anything but what I say. And you know me, I don't buy into that. I don't like that. I think you have to get all the information and then know what's right for you. That's the most important, because getting yelled at does not work for me or anyone else, I don't think. So I like to obviously wash my vegetables. If you are not into organic produce, then you do not juice organic produce. You don't juice at all. You should not be juicing or cold pressing vegetables unless they're organic. And why? Because then all you're doing is pressing chemicals, my daughter knows. And GMOs. She's making fun of me, my kid. But yet, she preaches to her friends, right? Isn't that true?
One friend.
One friend. Hi, isn't Jackson? Oh, you see Jackson swarming behind me? Supplement to take through the thyroid. So I can only tell you what I take, Mary, because I am not a medical professional. I take something called Standard Process, and it's a thyroid vitamin. take two things that I absolutely love. I take one for adrenals and one for the thyroid. Let me see if I can find it.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay, I found it. I take two things. For stress, I take Metagenics Atarest. This helps. This keeps my adrenal glands healthy. Yummy water, Izzy. I know, she's so good. And then the other vitamin I take, and I am not recommending to anybody any of these vitamins, I'm simply sharing what I take because I'm not a medical professional. I take standard process thyroid, PMG. Thank you for keeping it real in your kitchen. What about parathyroid not functioning properly? I'd have to look it up and do a little research. So for you guys, today is like very general about the, this is has calcium, sodium.
Who put the dog food back in here? It's still frozen.
I don't know, sweetheart. Do you want me to warm it for him?
No, this is my technique in life, is when we put the dog food back in.
I did not do that. I went to bed. Can you hold it up again, please? Yes, I can. Lachelle, we're gonna do cholesterol. We're just backing everything up. Hi, Copper. All right, so my daughter's making fun of me. It's always a pleasure. Okay, so I don't juice the leaves because they're too bitter for me, but if you want to juice the leaves, you can. That's fine. If you're gonna juice celery juice, which happens to have a lot of good benefits to it, and sorry about that.
Mom, never mind.
What is it?
It's just I can't get hot.
Well, put it in the toaster oven for a minute. It'll warm it up. I love it. Okay, so got a juicer. Can you see it? There you go. There's my little cup. And you have to drink celery juice on an empty stomach.
Shop is dangerous. I love that place.
Don't be spending any money. Would help if I plugged it in. I'm very sick again with bronchitis. I have something coming your way very shortly. You and Cheryl. Okay, we'll do this leaf. Celery juice, I would not do like a 16 ounce.
Make sure that they're like eating their right.
Well, they're all eating, but Thor's gonna eat all of Loki's food.
I hope not.
Okay. Start out slow. Do you want some celery juice, sweetheart?
Absolutely.
Hey.
Oh, that's the good
Oh,
one.
that's the good one. I'm sorry. Oh, now I scared him.
Okay.
10 new recipe community members. Here we go. Tyler, thank you. Look, I would start here. You don't have, does your daughter work at the store? No, she's actually working in a Michelin star restaurant as a waitress. Oh no, she's not on the she's not on the Michelin side, Michelin star side. She's on the other side, but it's very fancy and she loves it, but that's not her thing. She just is doing it for the summer. Why on an empty stomach? Well, it's very medicinal and it has to absorb sublingually, and you don't want anything to impede its digesting. So remember what we talked about once before. Your body has different enzymes to digest different things. So if you drink this first thing in the morning, then you don't have to worry about, you know, your digestion doing something else. This can absorb immediately and be done. Do you want to try this, Is?
No,
You'll love this.
I don't care.
Oh no, that's not the fat boy.
Bruh.
I can't believe, look, the little one's eating.
I know, I'm really
Thor's
happy
food.
about this. Thor,
This is a good thing.
you're being
All right.
real today.
So you want to just drink this on an empty stomach. Now I just ate some tuna, so I'm not going to drink this, but
But you drink it anyways.
a little taste. I will tell you, it doesn't taste salty. It's very mild when it's juiced. And it's very good. This is good for you. If you're dealing with thyroid issues and you want to drink that early in the morning, it's very, you know, you don't need a lot. Just start small. Can we add a green apple? Of course you can. Why not? Go ahead. You gonna try it?
Mom,
No. No.
I want to make Dad try that. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Cheryl, I've been telling Copper Queen, I know she's crazy. Did you like it?
It's have an interesting aftertaste.
What'd you think?
But I want to be skinny, so I'll eat it.
You're not skinny now?
No, I gotta get toned. Sorry, toned is the
Toned is the word.
Oh my god. Oh, I gotta go take a shower, rinse all myself clean, and I'm going to the gym. Come on, Jake. Come on, let's go upstairs. Come on, we'll go outside in a little bit. Come on. Oh.
I think watermelon juice is good for you, for sure. For sure, it's good for you. Again, empty stomach, first thing of the day. She's so funny. No conversation. Just suck it down and move on. At least she's not drinking tequila, right? This is all good. It's all good. Yes, so 10, what are we gonna give you for like 10 people joining our $5 a month? Or you can get, I know most of you have been here and you hear all this before, but if you need help planning recipes or you use the NutriBullet. Well, the NutriBullet is blending the celery. We are talking about the benefits of celery juice. So it's a little bit different than if you were going to use the NutriBullet. It's fine. You can completely 100% use that, but you're doing a different process. Yes, right? Yeah, these kids are the same. They just are. They're just so funny and ridiculous. But I giggle. That's what I do. My husband's like, why do you giggle at her? I'm like, because if I ever did what she did to my parents, they would have clocked me, right? I never would have thought. It's so amusing to me. I just don't know. I just can't figure it out. 0 of 10 achieved. I know. I grew up getting hit in the back of the head a million times if I was out of control. They just... And then she's like, Mom, can I take your car to the gym? All right, you gotta drive my car to the gym? All right. All right, anyway. All right, so let's continue. All right, let me see. What else do you want to make? I have a bunch of recipes here. Let's see, applesauce with cinnamon and Brazil nut. Great. Yes, clocking is yes, it's an understatement for me. I know we get in trouble, so I'm just trying to go quickly, you know, but it's pretty funny. Join the community to see an exclusive video of Chef Liz making daily immune shots. Oh, I forgot that I made those. Yeah, we're just editing that video and it's coming up. Oh, you have a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old? Oh, girls. Oh, drama in your house, huh? Yes. I have one, but when the friends show up, it's, you know, I have a lot. Wild blueberry smoothie with chia seeds, frozen blueberries, banana, almond milk, chia seed, almond butter. Ooh, that's what I wanted to make with you guys. I forgot. I want to make with you guys, let me get the recipe. I want to make with you guys like oats and almond butter, like a little snack that you can munch on. That's very helpful. I have in here a hummus plate, roasted chicken thighs with roast turnips. You know, root vegetables seem to be a really good thing for this kind of help. Also, we could do a quinoa porridge. Let's see, what else can I do with you guys today? I'm just kind of in la la land chatting away. I want to find that recipe that I looked at last night, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. Green apple and ginger juice with quinoa porridge. You want to see how to make a porridge? You love turnips, so do I. Actually, Sonny, I would have to say I like rutabagas better than turnips. I love rutabagas mashed with like butter or like the Mikos cashew butter stuff. I love that. Yeah, if you join the community, thank you, EXO. It's $5 a month and you get access to every recipe. There's like over 300 recipes in the vault now, and every week we add more. All the subscriber only, like all the 4th of July is gonna be there today, right after this class. A Brazil nut. Oh, let me show you. I think I have some. They look like, if you can Google it while you're on here, they look like a giant sort of, I don't know what they look like. I usually have them because I eat 2 a day. I don't have any left. They look like a tiny little, like the size of your thumb banana. There was a lot of really good recipes I saw. Oh, yeah, 2 a day for needed selenium. That's it. That's all you need. You're making fresh rolls? I love that. Yeah, it looks like a big toe. Yeah, I guess so. Unless you have a really giant big toe, and then no. Like a giant cashew. Yes, only like more scoop like that. Now, also wakame, right? You need sea vegetables in your diet. Did I make you guys, I want to make with you guys a quinoa porridge really quick. Now, there's 2 ways that you can make a porridge. You can make it slow cooked in a bowl, but that's going to take too long. Oh, okay, I know what it is now. Thank you. You're welcome. I love fresh rolls. I just found a recipe and I'm testing it for gluten-free garlic knots. As soon as I get the recipe straight, I'm gonna teach it to you. All right, I'm putting a tiny little sea vegetable in here. All right, I know, Cheryl, right? I need that garlic knot. I tend to not want any of that. Now, I'm gonna add some quinoa, you're probably gonna do like a 1/2 cup. And then you're gonna add more water than you usually would. You're gonna add about, if you were doing this, to make it as a grain to eat, you would add like, for a 1/2 cup of quinoa, you would add a cup of water. For this, you had me at garlic, I know. I'm getting there. We have so much to do. I feel like I could be on every day for 2 or 3 hours and just cook with you guys. And then we would get nothing done. So I did about a cup. Is this a cup? I think this one's a cup. Yeah, I did about a 1.5 cups of water. Then I'm gonna add some almond milk to this. If you don't want to use almond milk, you could use coconut milk. Either way. Oh, I have a little soy. Soy's not terrible. This is actually... I'm gonna add a little soy milk, but any nut milk you have, I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add some cinnamon, scallion for this because I want the medicinal properties. So I'm not gonna use the Vietnamese. And we learned this. That's another thing we learned about cinnamon, remember? Hey Charlie, we're making quinoa porridge to help our thyroid. So I put it in. Now, here's another fun thing we're gonna put in our porridge. This is really important for thyroid health. if you have dates, we're gonna put 2 dates in here. And I'm just kind of picking them apart. And this is gonna be your sweetness. Now, if you want, you could put a little maple sugar in here, or you could add some coconut sugar. You could do either one, and we'll taste it when it's finished, because I don't want to, I really don't want to add sugar to this. So now the dates, also really important for thyroid health. I put a little wakame in there. So this is a powerhouse of nutrients and a great way to start your day. Halfway through the cooking, we'll add some fastest things, what you add in black long strips. Oh, that's wakame. This is wakame. It's a sea vegetable, high in iodine. Great way to get iodine. I also showed you guys, and it's in our recipe vault, I showed you wakame. Wakame is filled with sesame seed and that. I'm gonna show it to you, and I keep it on my stove. We can add this to the cereal if you want. I just made another batch recently. This is a great, and this is also wonderful. The wakame, here you go. Great way to cook beans. Oh, you want to take a picture? Sure. Great way to cook beans. It tastes like, it's seaweed. It's salty. It tastes like the ocean. It's the stuff floating in the ocean. It tastes salty. So what I do is I blend it and toast it with sesame seed. So it's a medicinal sort of salt. If you can't eat salt, if you have a problem with salt, you can add this. So we're gonna add this. I don't wanna add too much because I already have wakame, but you could add that in there. So this is a medicinal porridge, and it's really good for thyroid health. It is a salt substitute. If you really can't, if you've tried real salt, if you've tried the Himalaya salts, if you tried mineral-based salt and they bother you, then that's your next go-to. Because it will not mess with your blood sugar. So when it breaks down, it tastes like you're eating the ocean. Oh, Cheryl, yes, I have one. Which ocean? So seaweed can't grow in an area of the ocean that is sick or dirty. So this wakame is probably, it's a seaweed. Let's see where it's coming from. This is from Maine, and it's wild Atlantic wakame. And it comes with a whole story. Iron-bound island seaweed, dedicated to the sustainable harvesting of wild seaweeds from the cold, clean waters of the Shoddy Peninsula and surrounding islands of eastern Maine. There you go. So you can cook beans, you can make a seaweed salad, you can make a stir fry, tamari, add a cup of alaria. So this is alaria. I call it wakame, but it's alaria. They call this. I call it wakame. Well, wild Atlantic wakame, but they're calling it alaria esculente. I guess that's like the botanical name. I tried to email you, Chef, and it won't go through, but you have my info already. Yes. Throw it in rice. You can make a seaweed salad. I was gonna make you guys a seaweed salad, but I thought it would be too much. But I'll try and put it in the recipe group because it's so, thank you, Char Strike. It's so good for you, and if you are really having thyroid issues, you want to include this because this is where you're really getting the benefit of iodine, not iodized salt. But if that's the only way you're gonna do it, I guess you have to do it, but If you can do it with sea vegetables, it's better. Okay, so now that's on the stove. We're gonna let it kind of do its thing. And then, here it is, the coconut almond bites with raw honey. Are you ready? These are so easy. You're gonna love this. All right, let me just clean up our celery. Put this in my bowl. Hold on. We can do our smoothie too if you want, with the blueberries. But we're gonna add blueberries to this because now you have 5 different foods in there that are beneficial to the thyroid. And in this packet, when you join for all my new people here, when you join our community, it's in the link in my bio. For $5 a month, you'll have access to all this. And for the thyroid health, there's 22 pages of information, and there's a 7-day meal plan. Generic for thyroid health, but important. Copycat Snickers with the dates, yes. Yeah, dates are powerful. They really are powerful. All right, so let's look. Let me go get my almond butter and coconut. This is simple, easy, good way to get some nutrients. Very powerful source of healing foods for your thyroid, and you get a little sweet. You get a little something sweet. Not very sweet, just sweet. Okay, so for this, all we're gonna do, where did my little notes go? Here it is, no? Yeah, there's 7 different breakfasts, lunches, dinners, and snacks. Here it is, and raw honey. I just got my raw honey too. Where's my raw honey? Oh, hold on, let me grab my honey. It's over here. Now, I'm gonna I have 2 different raw honeys. I have one from the Hudson Valley that I love. This is from Highland Valley Apiaries. I love these guys. This is in our shop. But if you need, I don't know why I have celery in my mouth. If you need a raw honey, did he make a joke, this one? I missed the joke. All right, hold on. Seaweed and have no MS or immune systems. The seaweed you use for sushi, is that the same thing? No, that's nori. Nori is 10 new recipe community members. 0 of 10 of $5, guys. It's really easy, and you have all access to every recipe. It's actually really awesome. All right, so let's see. We're gonna put some almond butter in here. And then I'm gonna use today my Manuka honey. It's raw, and then it's medicinal, immune boosting, and very good. Yes, that's awesome. It totally helps with allergies and everything. So all I need is I think it's like a teaspoon. It's not a lot. A tablespoon of raw honey, that's perfect. Hold on, let me get a little. A tablespoon of raw honey. This is so easy, but just if you need a snack and you have a sweet tooth, this is the way to do it. And then I'm gonna do about a 1/4 cup of almond butter. This almond butter is all the oils on top. Sometimes I take these all out of the jar and I blend them and then put them back because they're just uncooperative. Okay, it's coming through. But I like almond butter for snack. I can't do almond butter and jelly. A lot of people on here already have that. Don't forget to show us the niçoise. I'm not going to show you today. I don't have it in front of me. I don't have all the ingredients, June. I'm going to write it in the tuna salad recipe on the sheet. I don't have the actual recipe. It does have a little anchovy in it, but you can leave it out. It's not going to change it that much. And it's like Dijon mustard, anchovy. I think there's a little lemon juice, but it will go, it'll go really nice with almond oil all over me. It smells so good. My skin will be even softer. Hold on, let me just rinse that off. I feel like I just poured castor oil all over me. All right, so now we have out, ooh, that almond butter smells so good. And then we're gonna add a little bit of vanilla. That's all I need. Anchovies. Oh, that's the one you want? It's good. Then I added about half a teaspoon. And then we're gonna add a pinch of salt. I use my real salt. Ooh, our celery is going. Our quinoa's going. Let me just blend that. If you are really not feeling well, that quinoa porridge is gonna be very important for your health. You are? I love that, Patricia. And then let's do some shredded coconut. You're gonna do about a half a cup. Just about a half a cup. What is this? This is a third. Oh, now I have to do serious kitchen math. All right, there we go. That's about a half. You don't have to get crazy. This is easy. Thank you for my heart. I keep almond oil in the shower. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, look at that. This is yummy. Now, if you wanted to, I'm gonna use a glove and kind of smush this together. You're not gonna cook it. You are going to, this is just like this. You could freeze them, you could put them, these are good for the kids. You can have grandchildren, your kids make them. It doesn't matter. Thank you for my popular. But it's really good. This is a great recipe. And it's easy and quick. Now, my almond butter might not cooperate because it's a little dry because of the oils, but we'll figure it out. And you're just kind of mashing this together. But I like these kinds of energy balls. They're like, what's the morning kitchen pharmacy topic? We are working on thyroid health today, and we are learning a lot. Yeah, the recipes in this group are things that I love. Like I have in here a stuffed delicata squash with like a ground beef stuffing to get your iodine in there. If you don't like that, you can sub it out for like a tofu or like a bean. Hi, Diane. Are you guys all in the recipe vault? Don't forget, because all of this is in there. Okay, so look at that. These are just almonds, and I have to try it. That's good. That's good. I could eat these all day. Oh my gosh. That's good. So I was sick in the Galapagos. I had to eat gluten. Yeah, if you don't have anything else to eat, what are you gonna do? I need brat diet. Does shellfish have iodine? It does. We could eat lobster salad. So I'm just gonna make little tiny little energy balls. And they're delicious. You can make these for the week and have a little snack. You can't go wrong with something like this at work. If you wanted to, you could open this. Yes, you had me at lobster. You could put a little hole in it and then wrap a blueberry in here, a wild blueberry. Freeze them. Let them melt in your mouth. How does that sound? These are delicious. Delicious. So today I have 2 people that I'm gonna help with meal plans. It's $79. You get a 30-minute call with me. We map out what you love, what you don't love, what are your health issues that you need help with, and then within 7 days, you will have a meal plan ready to go that's specific to your needs, what you love. I did a couple of recipes for Pri and Shauna. The other day I worked with them. They were more, and this is another thing that I notice, when I make meal plans or you get a meal plan in one of these little packets, you know, it doesn't mean you have to stay on the meal plan. What it means is here's 21 meals. Actually, it's more. It's 24 because you get snack also. Pick one. Just try one recipe, one lunch recipe, one, you know, and add it to your diet. And then you, would you add dry fruit to them, like a dried fig? Yeah, why not, Robin? I mean, all we're doing is trying to find foods that will help with your thyroid. That's what you're looking for. So Peace, in here I made shredded coconut. Remember, everything here is certified organic. Almond butter, raw organic Manuka honey. So you're getting the benefit of also having, you know, immune support. There's vanilla and almond butter. And these are here. And I was saying before, you could like stuff a little blueberry inside and freeze them. My mom always put a whole walnut in a date as a snack. Wow, that's yummy. That sounds so good. Here's your snack, a date with a walnut. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about that if you want, like what could we put in our food. Now, I did not include, I included like yogurt in this, but I didn't include a lot of dairy because, you know, some people say that dairy is no good for like a Hashimoto's or, you know, specific. Now, if you guys have a specific issue with your thyroid and you want to get more specific, that's what the meal plans are set up for you to do. That's where you can meet with me and, you know, learn. And that's in the, thank you, Queen Bee. The combo's delicious. Look at that. I want to eat one. Can I eat one? Just like that. Oh my God. These are good. This is a nice snack. I could do this. And you know what's great? They're nutrient dense, so you only need one. You really aren't gonna, for those of us who like to overeat or stuff our pie hole, you can't do that with nutrient dense food. Your body's gonna say, I'm good. You can have them. Hashimoto's. Oh, we're doing Hashimoto's together? Awesome. I have to reach out to you, Mama. I want to ask you. I only coconut, shredded coconut, Manuka honey, almond butter. I add a little salt and vanilla. So we have tuna. Our porridge is working. Oh, it's getting there, fam. We have dates in here. Now, porridge is very broken down, so we're gonna let this go and go and go. That's delicious. Okay, let's see, what else can we do? You wanna stuff a date? Actually, I want some of the, I know they're so freaking good. All right, let me see. What else can we make? I had a few plans in my head, but I don't remember what they are. We have a white bean and roasted garlic dip with veggies. I like your cargo pants. Oh, thank you. They're super comfortable. Green apple and ginger juice with our quinoa porridge. What's the matter, buddy? You want to go out? A vegetable stir fry with coconut aminos. Baba ganoush with fattoush. Poached salmon with pumpkin puree and dandelion greens. Come on. Oh, I have a salad for you guys. You ready? You want to go outside, buddy? All right. Hold on. Don't eat any squirrels. Yay, be free. All right. I have a salad for you guys. You ready? I don't have the daikon, but the daikon for this, I would want you guys to use some daikon. But we don't have it, so just know that we would do it. So I have some, it's a little tired, but we can use it. This is dandelion. And dandelion is, I mean, you could go out on your lawn and pick dandelion. I actually made a dandelion salad this year with my dandelion because we don't do any more. We don't do any, you know what's funny? I go to people's homes, you know, we'll go for a barbecue for dinner, and I never see bugs flying around outside. And, you know, when you go outside in our house, I mean, we have fireflies and moths and skeeters and all kinds of crazy. And I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, oh, I know why. People are putting poison all over our lawn, all over their lawns. We don't do that. None of the people here do that. And it's like, I have Japanese knotweed, which is like the worst. It's like bamboo. It just kills your lawn and stuff. But, you know, I only have one sprig, so I take it out. But I was just saying something. What the hell was that? Oh, but I like, I'm gonna wash this, hold on. But I was like, oh my God, we have all these beautiful, it's good, isn't it? That's great for your thyroid, the daikon. I don't have any daikon because I didn't think about making a salad, but I have the other ingredients. So here, watch this. This is not in the list, but it's a great salad for you guys to make. It's very detoxifying. It really helps the liver. But it's good for your thyroid too, these leafy greens. And I'm gonna add strawberry and some blueberry to this. So I'm just gonna sort of slice up these greens nice and small. I thought that was the puppy. Right? And then you're gonna get a daikon, you can shred it. Jerusalem artichoke will work. You could add some artichoke to this. Artichokes are very, very, very healthy for your thyroid. You could also add asparagus. Did I bring home asparagus the other day? I feel like I did, but I don't see any. All right, and then let me see, I think I have a cucumber. I have so much food. Oh, good. Here's a cucumber. All right. Another good medicinal salad. We'll just use a little piece of cucumber. We don't need a lot because this is like a one-off sort of salad, right? I'm just trimming a little bit of skin because I love the skin. 125. And yes, don't forget, we need to get, I need you guys in your recipe vault so that you have a place to go in the community where we don't have to worry about, you know, not being here. All right, and I'm just sort of cutting this very fine to mix in with the dandelion. Now, dandelion is very bitter. Bitter greens are very medicinal. You know, an arugula, an endive, all of those kinds of things. The bitter greens are what actually sort of help digestion and, you know, oh, hold on. All right, this is looking good. I'm gonna show you this. Okay, we got some medicinal porridge going on there. So you want to be able to that's strategic. Didn't drop a piece. I find them hard to digest. What, the dandelion? What if you cooked them, tried arugula last night, he liked it. Oh, that's a total little, yeah, but Pri, your husband is definitely a foodie and he is motivated right now. So you are in a good spot to like You guys are both motivated. You're both in a good spot to try new things that are potentially going to really help, right? Bree, tell them how great the recipe planning is. Did you love it? Give us a little plug. I'm doing it because I want to help. Want to help. Yes, chef. You know, right? But though, like, he's super motivated. So I think anything you prepare together, you guys are going to enjoy just because you feel better. And when you get to that mindset, when you finally get there, you're like, oh, nothing's stopping me now. Because you get that taste of feeling good and you think, oh, what am I doing? Eating this other shit that doesn't make me feel good. You know? Oh, here. Then we're going to add some chickpeas. This is a good lunch salad. Easy to make, very medicinal, but yummy too, right? I'm going to add some chickpeas. Now for me, I'm the worst because I need like feta cheese to balance this. And it's, you know, or goat cheese. I have to have it. It's like there's always going to be some foods that we have to have, and for me, those are like always my add-on. If I can put goat cheese, I'm alone on my health journey, but making separate food for myself. Cheryl, I feel the same way. Like my husband's really not into this food at all. I can, no matter what I do, I can't really get him motivated. But that doesn't stop me from feeling better, you know? And when he's ready, I'm here. I mean, I try, the fact that he eats mostly organic food and, you know, I try and make sure he has healthy food around him. There's not, you know. But like I was saying, I can eat anything. We loved the one-on-one. We got a detailed packet, information for our health, the tricks and recipes. Yeah, it was good, right? I can't read that picture that you sent me, by the way. I cannot read it. The ingredients are unclear. So cheesy. Oh. I can eat anything with feta and goat cheese in it. You can put anything in front of me. But look at that quick salad. Doesn't that look delish? Look at that. Now, a dressing I would put in this is, I would put in this a lemon vinaigrette with garlic. And then I would probably have to top it with like goat cheese. Maybe not goat cheese because that would cream up. I'd probably eat this with feta. But look at that yummy, delicious salad. Now, if you wanted to, because, you know, thyroid responds really well because you're going to get iodine with your food, with your beefs and stuff. You could crack an egg or egg salad. You could do tuna. You could do, here, your top 12 foods for thyroid health and what kind of vitamins and minerals you get. So, yeah, I would put fresh garlic on this. You could top this with some sliced almond. So I have berries, antioxidants. I would want to get, I would put like some maybe sliced almonds in here, which would give me selenium. You could slice some beef if you wanted to, some organic. This is actually great for you and Prem. You could take this salad and slice organic fresh turkey breast on here. You could add a seaweed salad on top. So shellfish, eggs, seaweed, tuna, or tuna salad. The tuna salad that we just made. Here's a thought. You could take the tuna, I put it in the fridge. You could take the tuna salad we made, mix it with the niçoise dressing you're gonna get, and make this salad. Doesn't that sound delicious? Now that's a meal. Good morning, Joanne. How are you today? I am encouraging you all to spend the $5 a month so that you have access to all of these recipes. 25 days until New York. Tyler's coming. This is a delicious salad. This is gonna be so good. I love those. Bitter flavor for me in greens. I love that flavor. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it. Some people don't like it. But here's the balance. If you put a strawberry or blueberry with this, you know, and you have the sweet and the crunchy. I love bitter. The sweet and bitter. Remember our contractive, expansive. And this is a beautiful way to do it. So that's a nice salad. I'm waiting. I don't want to put a vinaigrette on this because I'm not going to eat this till later. But I would do a lemon vinaigrette. I would not put vinegar on here. It would be citrus. Or actually, if I did the niçoise, I would do it a little bit. But this is a nice base for that tuna, and do the niçoise dressing, and you could mix all of that together and have a beautiful thyroid, adrenal support. All right, where are we? We're so close. So, let's look at the porridge. All right. Hold, please. Let me get rid of all this. I want you to see the porridge. And then we can look at all our beautiful food that we made. We made a lot. Do you guys feel like you learned something about the thyroid today? Was it helpful? Happy mama. All right, I just want to put all this stuff away. Did you get enough questions answered? And then when you get the booklet, you'll feel like, oh, good, Cheryl. Yeah, there's a lot of good information in here, and it's very helpful for people. And I added in the stuff for you to read because I really want you to see how, you know, the thinking from every perspective, because, you know, if we just have one perspective and we think that's all there is, then nobody really, you know, you got to do what resonates with you. So if it resonates with you to do something a little different, like that medical medium or something like that, then, you know, if you don't have that information, thank you, Diane, you know, how do you know what your choices are if it's not readily available? And let me tell you, it's interesting. Like, I was looking up, hey Ollie, I was looking up, so here's, I want to show you something, and then I'll tell you what I was talking about. So here's our porridge. Now, our porridge has no more liquid, but what I like about this is it's actually creamy. So your milk of choice is gonna work. Sorry, Allie, if I don't know you, I don't usually, you know, pick people up because I don't battle. I did it once the very first day I started, and it was a disaster. So I've learned my lesson, so sorry. Okay. So look, I make like a creaminess. Now you can rewarm this if you want, or you can eat it like this. And then what I would do, you know, to make it a porridge, you could do it like that. Oh, I don't know.
Mom's not ready yet, and I need to get to the gym. You can go as well. Hi, Mommy.
Hi, honey.
I'm leaving.
All right, what time are you gonna be back?
Like probably 11:45.
All right. Want to try my porridge? Try this. It's quinoa with dates. It's like an oatmeal. Here, try this. Just try it.
What are the little leaves?
You don't have any little leaves. That's a date.
Oh no, thank you.
How about you eat it without the date?
Nope.
You liked everything else I made you.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that.
How about you just lick the quinoa? Oh my God, this is good. Izzy, come try this. You're gonna love it. I know you will. Look, I didn't give you any of the goobers. It's just the quinoa.
It's really good.
You don't like that?
I do not.
All right, have fun at the gym. Hmm.
Yes.
A little bit. No, they look good. They look good. They look good. You look beautiful. What? No, it does not look like that. You're kind of a weirdo, but it's all right. Oh my God. She didn't like my porridge, but I like it. It's not disgusting.
That's the one thing I don't like.
This is medicinal and yummy. Look.
Yeah, medicinal. There's your key term. Mom, does this look better?
You look good.
Okay, it's not helpful.
Oh, you can see I'm hooching in it.
You can see it in everything.
Well, everybody looks like that at the gym, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Love you, pups.
All right. This is very medicinal. It's got, yeah, she doesn't like the texture. It's gritty, right? She's like, no, I don't like the taste. There's dates in here. I mean, this is a medicinal porridge. You know, it's not like you're eating a sweet bowl of oatmeal, but it's good. Is that how long it takes, Joan? I don't know if I can take another. You said 30? That's 12 more years. I don't think I can wait that long. Great source of fiber, great source of protein. You have the iodine from the seaweed. You have the dates. Dates are high in iron. So it's really good. I didn't see you make it. So this has quinoa, Ceylon cinnamon. I use soy milk, but you can use any kind of milk you like. And then I added the gum-free organic coconut milk from Khalifa. I love this. Thank you for my love. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chew my 3 in their 30s and finally coming around. Oh my God. I don't know if I can wait that long. Wait, 12 years, I'll be 73. Oh my God, I don't know if I can do it. We're gonna be standing here in 12 years and I'm gonna be like, all right. Thank you for my heart, Debbie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is not something, you know, it's definitely gonna be an acquired taste, right, Cheryl? I mean, it's definitely gonna be an acquired taste, but I could eat this because I know it's good for me. I'm good like that. Like I can drink mud and swamp juice because I feel better. Some people cannot do it. So you have to, birthday next month. I'm right behind 61, August 6th. Yeah, we're right there, Diane. Woo, woo, woo. Mine's 22, ADHD, and other than a broken hand, a great kid, and eats everything fresh and whole. Danny, I have to tell you, my kid is awesome. She's like that too, you know, but it's you know, she totally gives me a run for my money, but I adore her. I wouldn't want her any other way. Thank you for the love you so much. All right, so any questions? Oh, let's look at our food. I've got 22, how many pages do I have here? I've got 22 pages of love in our little thyroid book, lit. Tyler, where is this gonna be? Is this just in our recipe vault now? What did we decide? I don't know. And I'm not allowed to say anything because he's driving that bus. All right, I'm gonna put my cereal in here. Now my mama will love this because at 86, she wants to go bowling. Thank you for all my gifts. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think Tyler's at work this morning, but we will let you know where everything is. We are gonna let you know. All right, so what I would do with this is I'd add my milk now, and as I heat it up, it's ready to go. Like you could take this to work, or you could put it in a thermos and take it to work, but look at that. I'm gonna give this to my mama because this is a great something great. Like I know a few of us have some mamas that are not feeling good. Where do they find Tyler where are they going to find the 22-page thyroid kitchen pharmacy book? Where did we say we're putting everything in the recipe vault now? I don't think are we posting that stuff on the Book of Fate? What are we doing? All right, we made our beautiful salad, our energy balls. These recipes are all there. I'll put this salad in here too. I've never had quinoa. Do I cook it like rice? Exactly, Mary. This one I added a little bit more because I wanted to make a porridge, so I wanted it to be a little bit more mushy. And there's wakame in here, dates, vanilla, a little scallion cinnamon. Scallion. And then we made our tuna salad. So we have a lot of good, yummy food today. Today's goal, 10 new recipes, 0 of 10 achieved. Oy. Watermelon in the background has seeds, always. I don't like seeded anything. I want seeds. If we don't have our seeds, we don't have produce. That's the way I look at it. I don't buy seedless anything. I don't buy seedless grapes, although they're very hard to find with seeds lately. But that's our culture. We've been told, think about this for a second. We've been sold a lie. Oh, seedless is better. You don't want a seed. So now they have taken our seeds away from us, and now we have no access to grow our own vegetables. What's wrong with that picture? I'm excited. 22 pages seems like, oops. Sorry, I'm not co-hosting. They have access, not us. 22 pages seems like a stand store item. All right, whatever you want. Seedless fruit is tasteless. I think so. Join community, get all the pharmacy packages Chef's done. I've done aloe. Oh my God, we've done aloe. We've done, I can't even think of how many. Blood pressure, blood sugar, Candida. I mean, and these are like pages and pages and pages of research and information. And you subscribe, Tammy, thank you. Go now to the link in my bio and join the recipe. You will be very happy. I promise you. I mean, I have over 300 recipes and 20 different packages. There's 19 packets. Yeah, I think there's like over 20. And they're all on this, cold and flu remedies that you can make at home. There's everything about coconut oil. How do I get these recipes? Mary, you join, click on the link, go see Stan. It's $5 a month. Best money ever spent. Thank you, Queen Bee. You've been here from the beginning, I think, right? It's $7.99 total to have access to all the classes, all the replays, all the food and healing books, all of the subscriber only. It comes to $7.99 a month. 8 times 12. It's under $100 a year to support all of this. That's not bad. Thank you, Queen. You're welcome, Mary. And then if you really need my help, you can do a one-on-one. There's 2 kinds of one-on-ones. There's a one-on-one that we just yap and go through and chat. And then there's a $79 one where I'll build a real personal meal plan for you. And, and then we have a little support after that. All right, my loves. I will see you today at 4 o'clock. I have actually 2 one-on-one meal plans that I'm going to work in between them. And then at 4 o'clock, I cannot get the vault to open. Debbie, can you, Tyler, Debbie can't get the vault to open. I didn't get to talk to HK. But we are meeting today at 4 o'clock. Last night, HK mentioned she might have to change it. Oh, okay. Let me reach out to her and find out. I'm sure she'll reach out in a little bit. I think she gets off shortly. Is she still on? Does anybody know if she's still on? Maybe I can reach out. Oh, it's for the community fest? Well, she's got to do that. Oh yeah, she's still, it doesn't look like she's still on. Oh, she says she's still on? All right, let me see. I don't think she might have her, oh, here, see more. Let's see. Oh, no, she doesn't have her join on. Oh, she's in a match. All right. That's okay. She's battling someone. All right. Yeah. Her thing is off. All right, so if it's not tonight, it'll maybe be next week because I know she was part of that big community fest and did pretty well. So, does anybody have any more questions? Are you guys good? Did you find the access to the community vault? All the recipes? Over 300 recipes, and I add like 3 to 5 a week. So that package will be ready and up. I have a little bit of time between now and my appointments. So I'm gonna get up all the 4th of July for all my subscribers. And you'll have the baked beans, the corn, the watermelon salad. We have everything. It's so nice to be with you guys again. I'll see you maybe tonight at 4 o'clock. If not, I will invite you all to our catering gig on Friday, if you're available and you're hanging out and you want to come in and say hi. Kat Baker, nice to see you. Yeah, we've been on for a while. It's like 2.5 hours or so. So do you guys want to be part of that? Do you want to come to the catering gig again? It's so nice to see you, Malik. I love you. I miss you. I can't wait to see you. Let's get together. Well, we get on site at 11. So usually what do? Get you guys on around 1 o'clock. And then we're there till like 10, 11 at night. So it's a long day. But if you guys are around and you want to come in and say hi, I'll probably put you guys on live. It's kind of fun. You'll be in the garage and then I'll take you out to the buffet. It's crazy. It's a way smaller party this year. Usually it's like 300 or 400 people. This year it's under 100. I'm kind of glad. Take me, I'm yours. Ba-na-na. Okay, my loves. Have a wonderful day. I hope to see you all soon. Reach out if you need me. Now you have a place to get me if you need me. I am leaving that work and decision up to Tyler. He's my boss, my marketing boss. He's making those decisions at this point for me because I'm bad at it. I just want to make content and teach. I can make that talk. Mystical, email me. Let's email each other. It'll be easier. We can make a plan. Brenda, I hope you're feeling well. I see you in the chat. I'm sending you love vibes, feel well vibes. All right, my friends, I'm gonna hit the road. I've got a ton of stuff to do for you guys. I'm in the middle of recipe writing and taking care of everything. Thank you for all the love, the gifts, the support. We have a ton of cooking classes. All those recipes are going out. I'm very happy. I'm glad that you guys have a space that you can learn and heal. It's the best. I'm so glad to hear that, Brenda. All right, my loves, I will see you shortly. I will post as soon as I hear from HK what the plan is. You have to send me another picture, Pri. I can't read it. Thank you, Charlie. Nice to see you. Bye, Malik. You have my number, right? You can text me. I think I have Wasim and Nadim's number too. Nadim didn't answer me when I reached out the last time. Well, this line will be up on YouTube. Yes, always. This will be up on YouTube. This is free. Guys, if you can, I forgot to tell you this. If you can, go on YouTube. In order for that to, we need 1,000 subscribers, which is free, and 3,000 watched hours in 395 days. So if you're out on a hike, if you're on your treadmill, if you want to leave your computer running with one of our, you're at work and you want to leave the videos running at work and listen, you can do that. We have to have 3,000 watched hours. But if we have 1,000 people and each person watches 2 or 3 hours in a year, no, we are nowhere near it. I think we have like 120 hours in. Yeah, when you're doing things, just push a button and let it run, because that actually allows us to monetize YouTube by having ads on the platform, and we don't have to bug people. You know what I mean? Yeah, you watch us so you can watch the replays. Have a great day, Diane. Hope you're well. I hope this helped. I know, right? I'll start watching since I need you in my ear at all times. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's a great, I make my husband, he leaves it on sometimes. I'll see it in the corner of his, I'm like, why am I talking? Where am I talking? And it's like on his computer. All right, thank you. I appreciate every bit of the support. I will see you guys all soon. Bye, guys.